I'm always buying 100% of the company, always. But what I've done is I create a holding company, and the holding company is acquiring the assets of all of these different companies that I'm buying. And depending on the industry, I will make or let the former owners become over investors. So think about making that decision based on risk. Everything in life you do is about risk. So at the laundry company, I was signing 7 to 10-year contracts with my customers, as was my competitors. And call it a real property lease for the laundry room, can't be canceled. So if any of you have owned apartment buildings out there, you've lived the dream of trying to kick CoinMac or somebody, a laundry company out, you find out that you can't. It's impossible. And so because I have no risk of losing the revenue that I'm buying, I don't need the owners. I don't want the owners. So out of 34 companies acquired, I only let one stay. And it was when I bought my first chain of laundromats. I'm like, I'm doing laundries in apartments. Why the hell don't I own laundromats? And so I went out and bought a division, guy with like 70, 80 stores, whatever it was. And I kept him. And I'm like, I let him roll over, become an investor in the mothership, help me build this division of laundromats. And so he stayed. I rotate forward, I go to HVAC. Although I had contracts with clients, usually they were 3-year service agreements, industrial service contracts, regardless of industry, all have 30-day cancellation clauses. You're not doing a good job, I can end the contract in 30 days notice. Well, if I'm paying a multiple of earnings to buy this stream of income, and my customers can cancel it in 30 days after I buy it, I could be paying a bunch of money for something that disappears in 30 days. And so I made the former owners become rollover investors. So I didn't let them leave entirely. I required a 10 to 30% rollover investment in my holding company, the mothership. So they're all down here, they own a piece, and then they roll over 10 to 30% into the mothership. Mothership keeps on buying more companies. And then when I sell, they get to ride my coattails and get a second payday that doesn't just include the growth of their company. It includes a piece of that arbitrage that I was talking about. When I buy their company at 5 times and then I sell the combined company at 14 times, they're getting a piece of that $9 in upside that I'm making. And so there is an ability, if you're an owner, to get multiple paydays where each payday is subsequently bigger than the last one that you got. So a lot of owners think of selling a company as a one and done event. I'm going to sell a company. I want my wheelbarrow full of cash. I'm riding off into the sunset. God bless you. If you owned a laundry company, I wouldn't have said a word. Yes, please leave, because I want to keep all the arbitrage. But in HVAC, I needed you to stay. I required you to stay. So I used rollover to make life, interestingly enough, for them to be good actors, not be bad actors. And so they had a vested interest in wanting to see the totality of the company succeed.